Army vet sues to Virginia. This is one of the worst cases. Okay, you may remember this one. He's suing two Virginia cops for $1 million after they assaulted him. And that's what it is. Let's watch the video.
Keep your hands outside the window. Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car.
Now. Get out of the car now.
Serving this country and this is how I'm treated.
Yo, well, guess what? I'm a veteran too. I learned to obey. Get out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
What's going on?
What's going on is you're fixing to ride the lightning, son.
I'm sorry.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Sir, just get out the car. Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out.
What's
Get out.
going on? Get out the car.
Get out
I
now.
have not committed any crime.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For
for.
traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for obstruction of justice.
Traffic violation. I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told
Really?
me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your
Get
hands,
out of the car now. Get out of the car.
get your hands off me.
Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me.
Not a problem.
Hands off me.
Back up, Daniel.
I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Daniel.
What's going? Hold on. You watch it.
Get out of the car now.
Sir, just get out the car. I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now. You're gonna get it again.
I don't even want to reach my seatbelt.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
So difficult to watch that. It's just so difficult to watch that. And it's so classic of what we've seen too often in this country. He's actually in uniform. He's actually speaking like a human being instead of having some kind of freak out meltdown and wanting to reach for every little goodie, every little thing in the goodie bag, his police pepper spray and everything else. Aren't you supposed to de-escalate? I guess couldn't see his hands. Oh, that's right. They were outside of the driver's side window. And he's saying, I don't know what's going on. Is it a traffic violation? Why are you talking to me this way? Why are you doing this? But there's more. They finally got him out of the car. And still, there they go again.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car.
Look,
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the. Take your seatbelt off.
look, my hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
My hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out. Please, this is really messed up. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right
Get
now.
out of the car. You made this way more difficult than it had to be. If you just complied.
I'm reaching for my seatbelt.
Fine. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Straight onto the ground. Straight onto the ground. Get on the
Can you
ground.
please talk to
Get
me
on the
about
ground
what's
now.
going on?
Get on the ground or you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get on the
going
ground.
on?
Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Can you please talk to me about what's going on?
You're not.
Why am I being treated like this?
Because
Why?
you're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up. This is really messed up.
Sir, well, just
This
work
is
with
really this is up.
Being treated like that, you're being treated that way, Lieutenant Caron Nazario, because you're black. Just because you're black. We gotta stop messing around here and stop mincing words. You're being treated like that, Lieutenant, US Army, because you're black and a fool in a badge who back in high school, the captain of the football team stole his girlfriend, wants to have control over you. I guarantee you it's either that story or something similar. It is disgusting. Lieutenant Caron Nazario pepper sprayed, you saw it, struck, handcuffed by Windsor, Virginia police. Don't you feel safe, Windsor? I bet you feel real safe if you live in Windsor. Ooh, real safe, real clean. Never arrested though during that 2020 traffic stop. Went viral after he filed a lawsuit last year that is now finally being heard. And let me just pause there, AP, because if it required all that and you're discharging pepper spray and I think assaulting the US Army lieutenant, but you don't arrest them. Isn't that very telling?
Absolutely telling. There's a lot of issues with this stop. So first of all, this is supposed to be a traffic stop. Officers are supposed to let you know why you're being stopped and what the issue is. That never occurred. Then we can tell that this officer didn't know what he was doing because he was like, "You're under arrest." No, he not. Oh, you're being detained. You're being detained, because at this point now you have to read him his Miranda rights, and you have not Mirandized him. So that's a whole nother issue that we're getting into. But there's just so many issues with this traffic stop that it should have never warranted this man being pepper sprayed or violated in this manner. He should have asked for more than $1 million. They ain't got it, but he should have asked for more.
Yeah, that's the chump change. Based on what I saw there, okay, you're lucky I'm not on that jury, okay? Windsor does not have that, but they don't have enough money, you're right. They don't have the money. Trial is scheduled for Monday. He will argue to a jury he was assaulted, falsely imprisoned, and that his vehicle was illegally searched. In our legal mind, I think she's made the case for it. You sure you don't, can we get you to Windsor? I don't know that he'll need you, but it couldn't hurt. It couldn't hurt. Nazario is suing the cops involved. Joe Gutierrez, and you should look down, you should be ashamed, okay? And there's Daniel Crocker on the right. He's the one I suspect, the football captain probably stole his girlfriend, and so he joined the police force. Later on, a few years later, he joined the police force, and this is who you have. This is who taxpayers are supporting. Crazy. Crocker is still on the force. Really? Windsor, look at your life. Gutierrez fired in April 2021, the same month Nazario filed his lawsuit. August 4th, special prosecutor determined Gutierrez should not be criminally charged, but should be investigated for potential civil rights violations. What about his partner there? And then there's the one shy officer, I'll call him. Don't reach in there. Don't reach in there. You know, it's just crazy. The whole thing's crazy. Since the traffic stop, Nazario has developed anxiety, depression, PTSD. Sometimes you get these cases, people throw in everything but the kitchen sink. If you don't think this man is suffering from all that, really? According to the lawsuit, that's what he has. He's been unable to leave his home at times due to hypervigilance regarding the potential for harassment by law enforcement. Guess what, Lieutenant, it's real. Court filings have that. A psychologist found that Nazario, who is Black and Latino, suffers from race-based trauma associated with violent police encounters, which can exacerbate injuries in ways that do not commonly affect the white populations. You're talking about somebody who's perhaps been in combat, but it's back home, just driving with his dog, and now he has PTSD. That's where he was diagnosed with it. Officers involved not only assaulted Mr. Nazario, but pointed their weapons directly at him, and at some point during the encounter threatened to kill him. Suit alleges. Mr. Nazario recalls he thought he was going to die that evening. I thought we were going to see that too. Thank God he's alive. Thank God he lived to sue, because I thought he was done. Okay, you cause that amount of chaos and drama and violence, I thought he was gone. The men deny ever threatening to kill Nazario. They contend that Nazario misconstrued Gutierrez's statement that Nazario was fixing to ride the lightning. Well, what are you talking like that anyway? Innocent till proven guilty. I don't know what he could have been having a medical emergency. I don't know what traffic violation there is. Why are you saying that anyway? It's not helping. Gutierrez spoke those words while holstering his gun and drawing his taser, and was referencing his stun gun, not an execution, according to the court filings. I don't really think you're credible, Mr. Gutierrez. You're fired. Crocker and Gutierrez argue they performed their duties within the law. After Nazario failed to immediately pull over, he went to a well-lit area. I thought that's what they taught us. Refused to exit his vehicle. Plus, a federal judge already found they had probable cause to stop Nazario for an improperly displayed license plate and to charge him with eluding police as well as obstruction of justice, failure to obey. AB, I'm gonna pause for a second, because when I read that about the judge, it feels like, it seems like, it is perhaps like that the system's not for us too often. It's not built for us. Why do you think a Black person would go to a well-lit area?
the way Trump keep eluding prosecution is not for us, right? We know that. The way our prisons are filled with more black men in a little bit, it's not for us, right? The way that majority of the judges that you see and lawyers that you see are not African American, 2% of lawyers are African American? The system is not for us. It wasn't built for us. We didn't write it, we didn't help create it, and they refuse to give us more opportunities to try to fix it so that it is more inclusive. So that's what it is. Then we're talking about a federal judge. Well, it depends on when this federal judge got their position, because we know Trump took over the federal judge appointments when it was his turn. So you can start there. And I think federal judges look at these type of issues a lot differently than a state judge would, right? At the same time. Then you have to be careful, because some of these federal judges don't even have the type of background that they need to be making decisions on these type of cases.
Only the best people, okay.
So that's a whole nother thing within itself. But that's not what I saw in this video. I didn't see obstructing justice. I seen that man made sure that he was in a safe space. You go to a well-lit place, right? Because you don't know who these people are. How many times have we seen cases of people pretending to be police officers, right? And then you end up in a situation. He went to a well-lit place. You have 2 white men, right? With guns and yelling and screaming at you. This man never posed a danger. He followed directions once he pulled over. He was in a parking lot, a parking structure. He is asking questions. What did I do? Which is what you're supposed to explain. Y'all got mad because this person didn't let you trap him. That's what happened. Y'all got mad because he had common sense and he protected himself as a black man, and y'all didn't feel like he had the right to do that, but he did. And this is why one of y'all gone now. And like I said, I hope he win his lawsuit, because everything about this encounter seemed out of pocket to me, and y'all did not follow y'all training structure at all, because it's a traffic stop. All of this happened. No one should ever get pepper sprayed or assaulted because you can't see their license plate.
And the lawsuit is a positive step forward, although they're trying him every step of the way. Because what else is going on in Windsor? How many other black and brown people are being attacked by the state, the jurisdiction? Besides Nazario's lawsuit, fallout from the traffic stop includes a lawsuit brought by the state attorney general, alleging Windsor discriminated against black Americans. I know you're not supposed to prejudge a case, but I say yes, okay, I say yes. US District Judge Roderick C. Young also narrowed the scope of Nazario's lawsuit. August, Young ruled the federal immunity laws shield Crocker and Gutierrez from Nazario's claims that they violated his constitutional protections against excessive force and unreasonable seizure, as well as Nazario's right to free speech by threatening him with arrest if he complained about their behavior. So I mean, that's classic, mobster type behavior. You better not tell anybody or else. You gonna see? Nazario can present claims under state law, false imprisonment, assault and battery to a jury, the judge ruled. Was it gonna be a Windsor jury? Because I don't think I like that very much. Not from what I see so far. The judge also found Crocker liable for illegally searching for a gun in Nazario's SUV, leaving the question of damages on that point to a jury. Nazario had a concealed carry permit. He's legal, he knows his rights. As a black man, he too is allowed to carry. I know you don't like it, but that's what's happening. It's happening, okay? He has a permit. Jury will also consider whether Gutierrez is liable for illegal search. The former officer denies he knew Crocker was conducting the search. Really, because you were bossing Daniel around. Don't do that, Daniel. Just get back. Let me hit him again with the pepper spray, okay? Get it all over his army jacket. It said lieutenant, by the way. It said lieutenant. Well, guess he's a nobody. And I wanna know really, AB, I'll give you the last word on this, but I think the dog should have a case, but I know what you're gonna say about that. The dog was back there choking, they didn't help either one of them.
I mean, we have animal cruelty laws, so it could happen.
Creative, okay, I want you to be my attorney. Okay.
There's a possibility for that. I was still on behalf of my dog. My dog ain't been the same ever since. It's limping. sleep all day, I would absolutely make a claim for that, at least in the civil court, if nothing else, at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, and even at this point, you put another officer in jeopardy, because after you pepper sprayed this man, you walked up on him, swallowed the pepper spray. You had to tell Daniel to stay back, because you knew Daniel was gonna get in trouble too. So Daniel, you need to sue him too, because Daniel, you out of pocket, but you need to sue him too for having you out of line, because it looked like you might have tried to get it right, because you was like, I don't understand what's going on, but you need to sue him too, Daniel. Make him pay your $1 million.
I love it. I don't know what your ultimate is or what you aspire to be. I want you nominated for the federal bench, Supreme Court. I want you opposite Josh Hawley. I want you opposite Senator Josh Hawley and get him all the way together. That's what they need.